I never thought I'd be writing one of these, but here I am. You always hear stories of betrayal and think that would never happen to me. Well, I thought the same, until I found out my wife was sneaking around with my so-called best friend. I wasn't just going to sit back and be humiliated. No, I made sure they both got exactly what they deserved. This is my story of betrayal, heartbreak, and the ultimate revenge. How it started. A few months ago, I decided to invite my friend Mike over for dinner. Mike and I had been close for over 10 years. He was a bodybuilder, the kind of guy who turned heads wherever he went, tall, muscular, always charming. But I never felt threatened by him. After all, I had been married to my wife Lisa for 4 years. We had a strong bond, or so I thought. That night, everything seemed normal at first. Lisa cooked one of her best meals, we all laughed, and the drinks flowed freely. But then I noticed something odd. Lisa kept looking at Mike. Not in the way a hostess looks at a guest, but the way a woman looks at a man she desires. It was subtle at first, little glances, giggles at jokes that weren't that funny. Then as the night went on, I saw them lean in closer, whispering about something. I didn't want to believe my gut feeling, but then I caught it. They exchanged numbers under the table. They thought I didn't see, but I did. That was the moment my world cracked open. The signs were there. Over the next few weeks, Lisa's behavior changed. She became distant. No more spontaneous affection, no more goodnight kisses. She started dressing up more, even on days when she claimed she wasn't going anywhere special. And her phone? She guarded it like it held government secrets. Late-night messages, sudden giggles when she was texting. It didn't take a genius to figure out something was up. I knew I had to find out for sure before making any accusations. One night, while she was asleep, I unlocked her phone. It wasn't even that hard. She had gotten careless and used our anniversary as her password. And there it was, flirty messages, emojis, even talks about sneaking away together. My so-called best friend had been meeting up with my wife behind my back. I was furious, but I wasn't going to explode right away. No, I wanted to make sure my revenge would be perfect. Planning the perfect revenge. I needed proof, so I started collecting everything, screenshots, timestamps, their meeting locations. I wanted an airtight case. But more than that, I wanted them to suffer the way I was suffering. First I played along. I acted like I was oblivious, still the loving husband who trusted his wife. If anything, I encouraged her to go out more. I wanted them to get comfortable. Then I set the trap. I told Lisa I had a business trip that would keep me away for the weekend. She acted disappointed, but I knew she was just waiting for me to leave. I even packed a bag and kissed her goodbye at the door. But I didn't go anywhere. Instead, I parked a few blocks away from my house and waited. I had installed a small security camera in the living room earlier that week just in case. And sure enough, an hour later, Mike's car pulled into my driveway. I watched as he casually walked in like he owned the place. They wasted no time. Within minutes, they were all over each other. I recorded everything. The fallout. The next morning, I sent the videos and screenshots to everyone. Lisa's family, our mutual friends, even Mike's gym buddies. I wanted the world to see them for who they really were. The reactions were immediate. Lisa's family was disgusted. Her mom called me in tears, apologizing on her behalf. Her dad wanted to kill Mike. Mike's girlfriend, yes, he had one, dumped him instantly. She thanked me for exposing him and said she wished she had seen the signs earlier. His gym buddies ostracized him. In a community where loyalty and discipline were everything, being labeled a homewrecker ruined his reputation. Lisa tried to apologize. She cried, begged me to talk, even claimed it was a mistake. But I was done. I filed for divorce the same week, and since I had all the proof, I made sure I got the better deal. The house. Mine. The car. Mine. She walked away with next to nothing. As for Mike, he tried reaching out, but I made it clear he was dead to me. Moving on and thriving. It's been a few months since it all went down, and honestly, I've never felt better. I've been hitting the gym, working on myself, and even started dating again. The best part? Mike and Lisa didn't even last a month. Their so-called love crumbled the moment they had to face the real world. Lisa still tries to reach out sometimes, but I don't even bother responding. She made her choice, and now she gets to live with it. The moral of the story? If someone betrays you, don't just sit back and take it. Make sure they regret it. What do you guys think? Did I go too far, or did they get what they deserved?